What? It's a salad week. What? It's a salad week. What? It's a salad week.
What happened, everybody?
What's up, everyone? So we just left from getting the truck inspected, and it really made us think about the moments and the times that we need to inspect ourselves.
Yeah, you have to take time to do that.
Right. You know, so often, like, we can get caught up in, like, instructing the kids or
life in general, moving
fast,
not slowing things down, completing everything. But you do one thing, you jump into the next thing before finishing the first thing, and then it keeps piling up. That's why we don't have time in life, in my opinion.
Right.
Sometimes, you know what I mean?
Right. That's good. So we need to take the time to inspect ourselves.
Yeah.
And with that, and what comes along with that, with calling yourself out in ways that you can get better or anything like that, what it also made me think of is that you can't depend on anyone else to do that for you. I can't depend on Roy when I know I need to be doing something better or change something, right? And I remember there was a point about 3 years ago that, like, I knew I needed to go to church, right? We had stopped serving, got caught up in a routine, and work, come home, done. Work, come home, done. Work, come home, done.
It became robotic.
And in the interim became like roommates instead of accountability partners and love and spouses and friends, right? It really, that's a huge thing. Like, do not get into such a routine that you are like, they're like, you're not even living. You know what I mean? Like, it's just this.
You're not growing. You're stuck in a place.
You're just in this continuous routine, and you're not seeing all the things that's going around you. But so a few years ago, I knew I needed to go to church, and I was like, all right, babe, let's go to church. And he said no. And when he said no, I allowed his decision to be my decision.
To affect yours. But you should be that way.
Right. You can't depend even on your husband, your wife, your best friend, your significant other, your mama, your daddy. You cannot depend on them when you ask them to do something. If you know you need to do it and they give you a different answer and you allow their answer to supersede what your gut's telling you.
And that's pretty much, in my eyes, that's you not taking into equation what God is telling you. Go to church. You need to feed your spirit. You know what I mean? But we tend to feed into the human aspect of what we do through life and go based off of that. And that's where that strength of that relationship with God comes in places. Are you going to listen to me? Right. You know what I mean?
That tug in that Holy Spirit inside your soul.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good.
That's real good.
That's
real good.
Yeah.
All right, babe. You didn't know I was going to ask this, but what is something that scares you? So people can get a little something.
I know.
What?
Obviously heights. Yeah. You know, that was going to be the first one that I thought of, because I'm sitting here thinking in my head.
Can't do no roller coaster.
When you ask, I'm like, well, what am I scared of? You know what I mean? I'm scared of heights. And I would say one thing that I was scared of, and don't take this personal, but this is what grew me as a man, was I was scared to become my biological father. And he's an awesome man now. You're doing a wonderful job. I just want to let you know that. But me growing up, looking up to him, seeing how he operated, I feared that I was going to go down that path, because in my eyes, my family and my kids are everything to me. That's what comes first. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he didn't put us first, because he probably did in his heart, but he didn't show it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that was one thing that I really feared of becoming, And what drove me to become who I am today was...
I was about to say, but it also utilized,
exactly,
like God used that to fuel.
So even though he wasn't physically a part of my life, meaning every day pushing me to do this, pushing me to grow, pushing me to go this way, he pushed me by leaving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Even the absence of our fathers in our childhood still
Yeah.
pushed us to become
Yeah.
who we are today.
Absolutely.
And that might be something for someone else, like, you know.
Yeah. That's going through it right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, your dad or your mom left.
I love you.
But at the end of the day,
you.
always love them. Always have them in your heart. You got to be forgiven. You get what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I have flaws. But I'm growing from my flaws to do better.
Okay, well, that was deep. Deeper than I was expecting. That's good.
You know what I'm saying? It's all love out here. I love you, Pop. Mark Johnson, I love you too. You Pops. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. Well, I was just going to say that's random for me, for a fear, is bridges, y'all. Bridges.
Yeah.
Like, when I go across a bridge, I am a huge believer of manifestation, law of attraction, the energy you put out there. I don't want it to be negative. I want it to be positive. But here I come up on a bridge and I'm like, oh my gosh, this bridge could collapse. And then I'm like, okay, God, take that thought out of my head because I don't want to manifest this bridge falling right now. And I'm on the top of like a bridge. So I freak out.
Yeah.
So every time I cross a bridge, I'm internally having a struggle, but at peace at the same time because I'm giving God that.
Yeah.
But knowing I have to cancel out that thought, that negative thought that immediately comes up. We're about to cross the bridge right now. And my first thought is like, oh my God, we're going to cross this bridge. And I start like having this mini panic attack. And then I'm like, okay, God, get it away. You've got me, like, I'm safe. So random. But that is what happens in Shayna's brain every time I go across the bridge. So, there you have it. Y'all have a wonderful day, and
Just remember this too. Hey, we got this. Hey, come on with the zombies too. Y'all killing the vibe right now. See what I'm saying? Don't be shy, man.
have
Spread the love, spread the joy to everybody.
be a light.